What's up, team? In this video, I'm going to talk you through step by step how you can build a 50K fitness freedom empire. I'm going to talk you through the exact steps of what that looks like, regardless of the stage that you're currently at in your business. So with the 50K fitness empire, what does that actually look like? And what do I mean when I say that? So we have the 50K fitness, and a really important word here is freedom. So we want a freedom empire. And with that, what I mean by it, it comes in three components. So we have, firstly, impact freedom. So impact freedom is the ability for you to work with clients that you genuinely love, that rave about your business, and that will stay for you for a lifetime. Secondly, we have profit freedom. So impact freedom, and obviously what's important when we're impacting lives for our business is that we're making money, we're making profit. So what that looks like is not just scaling revenue, but scaling your business with revenue with very high profit margins. And that's something I'm a firm believer in. A lot of people will scale revenue and you look at their margins and they're not actually taking any money away with them. So for me, when we're building a 50K fitness freedom empire, it's actually a business that you make the money you can enjoy your life with. You can build the life of your dreams. That's really important. And that moves really nicely on to our third component, which is lifestyle freedom. So when we're making this money, what do we want to be able to do with the money and with life? We want to be able to enjoy ourselves. And that looks different for each and every individual. So some people love to work in their business and regardless of what happens, want it to stay that way, which is amazing. Other people like the idea of only working a few hours in their business and having a lot of time off. The most important thing here is you having the opportunity to do either or. And that's what we help you create with a 50K fitness freedom empire. It's giving you the opportunity to live your life in the way that you want. And that's essentially where lifestyle freedom comes in. It's building your business in a way where it doesn't rely on your time, that the business can operate and it can build without you in the business and continue to move forward, continue to impact lives, continue to make a lot of profit. And you can be doing whatever you want, whether that's on a yacht in the middle of the ocean for 2 weeks, or if that's working on some of the things like deeper level work in the business, which I know a lot of people enjoy to do as well. So with the 50K fitness freedom empire, getting profit freedom, impact freedom, and lifestyle freedom, what holds a lot of coaches back from doing that? I've worked with a lot of people who have ended up here and they weren't achieving this for a long time because of some factors. And those things come down to a few different areas. So why people don't achieve impact freedom usually comes down to one main thing. They are chasing, they're not choosing. So when we're chasing and we're not choosing, we're being quite desperate in what we're doing to try acquire clients. And when we are being desperate, when we're chasing people after signing up with us, etc., guess what? The clients we're working with aren't going to be the best. So it's stepping into a position where we can actually choose the clients we work with and not chase, where there's demand for us without us really needing to put in a huge amount of us. They're just coming towards you. So that will create impact freedom. And as I said, why a lot of coaches don't get there is they end up chasing, not choosing. So profit freedom. What holds people back from achieving profit freedom? Usually it comes down to one main component, and it's they have crickets, not clients. So they're running their business, their lead flow, it's quiet. There's a dry pipeline. Again, everyone has a different lead flow. Some people have, it's like shut dry. Some have a trickle, some people have a lot. But for a lot of people, when it comes to not being able to get profit freedom, it's having crickets instead of clients in terms of what they're experiencing. And then the third one we have is lifestyle freedom. So this is a big one, and this is one you can probably relate to. It's having a business that relies fully on you, relies fully on your time. And if you were to take time off, the business would fall apart. So the final one is tied fully to the business. So what's important when we're building a 50K fitness freedom empire is that there will be different levels that you go through. So if you're a coach trying to get to your first 10K, if you are then pushing on to get to 20K a month, if you're then going from 20 to 50K a month, each component, and I know you'll be listening to this being at one of those areas, they all require different levers that we need to pull at different times. And who am I to tell you this? My name is Connor Carlson. I've built a 7-figure fitness business. I've scaled the business to plus 50K months, creating a fitness empire, yes, but most importantly, freedom, because I was able to build a business in a way where I could step completely out of delivery. I wasn't doing any of the lead gen. I wasn't doing any of the content. I wasn't doing any of the sales call. What I was doing was being behind the scenes, doing the things that I enjoyed, working on the business, working on different ways we could grow the business and improve the infrastructure inside, and really my kind of like genius zone of what I wanted to be doing. And the only way I got to that was by developing the 50K fitness freedom empire and working on all these 3 aspects. Now I can take as much time off as I want. The business makes a lot of profit. And most importantly, we're impacting a lot of people's lives in terms of getting the right clients into the business and achieving world-class results with them. That has then led me to developing a mechanism in terms of how I take now clients through this period. I've had clients who've started with me as under 10K, who got to plus 50K per month. They've gone through all these aspects. I have people made 50K a week. We have loads of different people in the business. But the biggest thing for me is helping them build a 50K fitness freedom empire. If this sounds like you, if this seems like something that you're like, yeah, this is exactly what I want to build. I want more profit. I want to be making more impact. I want to be able to live my life on my terms. And I do feel there's constraints there that are holding me back. Then keep watching, because I'm going to talk you through step by step what you need to do to actually build the 50K fitness freedom empire. Okay, so building a 50K fitness freedom empire comes down to the market command funnel. This is something that we use with our clients to help them get to 50K a month with more impact, with more profit, and with more time freedom in their business. So how do we do that? Firstly, before showing you the how, I want to show you what that looks like and what we aim to achieve with our clients. So initially, it's leads daily. So basically, we have leads coming into their business every single day. That's the goal with the market command funnel. And with leads coming in daily, we have sales coming in weekly. So for some, this is going to be multiple sales a week. But what we say is we want leads coming in every single day to the business, and we want sales coming in every single week. And then the third point is clients who stay for years is going to be the third component. So that's what we want with the market command funnel. We want leads who come in every day, sales who come in every week, and clients who stay for years. If we can achieve this, we can achieve a 50K fitness freedom empire in their business. Okay, so now to show you how we do that. We do it through 3 levers that we have in the market command funnel. So initially we have audience command. So this is getting to a place in your business where not only do you have leads coming in daily, but the leads that are coming in are people who are going to know you, like you, and trust you as quickly as possible in terms of the process that we have in place. Secondly, it's going to be offer command. So creating an offer in your business with your niche, which is irresistible, which is an offer where everyone knows exactly what they want and your offer is going to help them get there. And how we can get that across in 1, the most powerful way, but 2, the most simplistic way for those individuals. And 3, we have culture command. So this is getting a culture inside your business, inside your coaching community, where you create something where clients want to stay for a really long time. You have such a good experience within your community that it creates a culture that keeps clients for years. So just to recap on that, we want leads coming in daily, we want sales coming in weekly, and we want clients who stay for years. And how we get through that with our clients is through the audience command, offer command, and culture command. Now, this is where it's going to get exciting for you. I'm going to talk you through each of these 3 levers and the different components within them. And I'm going to get you to self-assess in your business the areas that you think need refinement and need work. The most important thing for you now is solving the biggest problem in your business to get you to the next ceiling. And this next part is going to show you exactly what that is in your business. Yes team, what is up? Coming at you from the Swing Egg Chair. Just quickly to let you know, if you've seen enough of the video so far and you want to know more about how we can help you build a 50k freedom fitness empire, then just click below. It will bring you to my Instagram and drop me a message with the word egg chair. Drop me a message with the word egg chair. I'll know you've seen this exact clip. And I'll get back to you in terms of how we can potentially help you build a 50k freedom fitness empire. So just to recap, exactly what we're looking to help you build. We're looking to build the 50k freedom fitness empire that comprises of impact freedom. What can stop coaches getting and creating that impact freedom is every sale feels like they're chasing, they're not choosing. We have profit freedom, but that can lead to crickets instead of clients with no consistent leads. And we have lifestyle freedom, trapped in hustle if you stop, the business dies. So what we develop with our clients is the market command funnel. And that market command funnel will get you to have leads coming in daily, sales coming in weekly, and clients who never want to leave. Like we just spoken about in the last section, what we then deploy to make that happen is the audience command, the offer command, and the culture command. So now what I'm going to do is break through each of these components, and what I want you to do is self-rate where you're at. So let's take it like a traffic light system. If we said red means, yeah, that needs a lot of work. That's something that isn't really like intact or in a good place. We have yellow, which is okay, could be better, definitely needs work, but not the main thing right now. And then we have green, where you say, yeah, that's not an issue for me. That's pretty perfect. So each section I want you to go through, I want you to self-assess. So if that's mentally, if you have pen and paper, whatever that looks like, let's go through it. So with the audience command, this is for leads coming in daily. So there's going to be two components we look at here. So first up, we have the authority amplifier here. So with the authority amplifier, this is something we run with our clients, which gets new leads coming into their business every single day and positions them as the go-to coach in their niche. So rate yourself red, yellow, green. Where would you fit yourself in terms of that? In terms of like, is there continually new leads coming into your pipeline? Are they seeing you as an authority? Are they seeing you as a coach? Are you getting that visibility? One client I want to bring up now is Lewis. Lewis is amazing. In 5 months, scaled from 9k per month to 50k per month. Not everyone I work with has grown a huge audience. Lewis is close to 1 million now, and I'm not going to take the credit for that. He's built an amazing personal brand and everything that he's achieved. But one thing we really worked on was getting super specific with getting authority in the space that he wanted. And with that, his business, as I said, from under 10k to plus 50k per month, has a huge audience and is the authority in his space. So that's the authority amplifier. So rate yourself there, green, yellow, red. Then second up, what we have is the daily demand machine. So the daily demand machine we'll put here. So when we talk about that, it's, okay, we're getting leads coming into your pipeline, but then how many of those leads are building trust, are building the sense with you that they want to work with you, and you're creating that demand? Because leads is one thing. Leads who actually demand and want your service is a completely other thing. So how we work with this with our clients is we create an ecosystem within their business, and the ecosystem is to get people from the top of the funnel all the way down, and how we build that know, like, and trust with them in the most efficient, effective way possible. A client of mine who's done this really, really well is Luke. So Luke started with me. He already had built a great business. He got past, when we were talking about ceilings and kind of like different levels. So he was in that kind of like 30k bracket. He's actually scaled his business to over 85k per month, 7-figure trajectory. But one thing we really, really worked on doing was making sure with the leads who were coming into his business, we had a middle of funnel strategy set up, which really nurtures these individuals. So this is a mixture through middle of funnel ads, the organic content that they were seeing, and long form videos like you're watching now, which can build that trust with individuals hugely. So rate yourself there with the leads who are in your business, are coming into your business. What does it look like for you in terms of the ecosystem that you have? Are you warming up those prospects enough? Do you find they're coming, maybe they're cold, maybe they don't know you, like you, trust you enough? And yeah, maybe you're posting content, you're hoping and praying, and nothing is really clicking. So Red if it needs a lot of work, yellow if it's okay, and green if you feel that's an area that you have covered. So that's everything with the audience command. So second we have up is offer command. So with the offer command, it's sales coming in weekly, and this is going to be broken into two more components. We have the offer playbook and we have the conversion code. So firstly, with the offer playbook, what I want you thinking about from this perspective is, with the offer that you have, is it something which solves a very specific problem someone has and they want to pay you a high amount of money to make it happen? It's as straightforward as that. And I find with a lot of individuals, the offer that they have is quite simplistic, or it's not. Simplistic can be good in terms of your explaining of the offer, but if it's simple to the point of it's not solving a specific enough problem, or it's solving a problem that dilutes you in the marketplace because it's quite a saturated space. So one, the offer that you're actually solving, and two, how you position that offer is really, really important. I want to bring in a client, JJ. JJ is someone who is a huge coach in the industry, great industry-leading results, like amazing service, amazing delivery. He was actually quite similar to Luke, already had built a really good business, but was struggling to get to that next level, that next trajectory. We went from 30K months, plus 50, plus 60. So with JJ, a huge thing we needed to work on was the offer and getting people to say yes, and getting people to say yes without really flinching about it. So a huge thing that we worked on was his offer playbook to make sure everything was in place to sign up as many clients as possible, essentially. Next we have up is the conversion code. So with the conversion code, this is really, really important, because when you have the right offer, when you have leads coming in, how can you actually convert that? So this is a huge missing piece for people. And oftentimes people will say they have a lead problem, but they actually don't. They have a conversion problem. So for you, how does that look like in your business with the conversions that you're doing? So when we look at the sales engine as a whole, and the sales engine is going to come from conversations, it's going to come from calls, it's going to come from however you sell your coaching. What does that look like in terms of conversion? Are you having conversations, but you're not really signing up as many clients? Are you generating leads, but those leads aren't really converting into paying clients? So rate yourself where you see, based on your audience size, based on the conversations, based on the calls, how is your conversion at that point? So red, yellow, green. Client of mine I want to bring up now, another amazing coach, Jace. So Jace started with me, already had built a huge business, one of the leading fitness coaches in the UK, most definitely. And it wasn't necessarily something that he wasn't doing right. It was levers that could be pulled that weren't yet pulled. So a huge aspect we focus on with Jace was that conversion code piece. Big audience, a lot of paying clients, a lot of people who were interested, and he was making a lot of signups, a lot of sales from the process he had in place, but that process could be streamlined a lot more. There was a lot of gaps, there was a lot of leaks in the bucket that were happening. So even though the business was building, what I said to him was like, hey, business is great, but it has the potential to be so much better than what it currently is. In terms of what we worked on from a conversion piece, Jace went from under 50K to well over 50K per month in his business. So that's another piece. And just to kind of take a break here as we go through each of these stages, you'll see each of the coaches I spoke to, they've all hit plus 50K, creating a freedom fitness empire like we do with our clients, but they all didn't have to work on the same tactic. So maybe at different points they did, and it's going to be one area, but this was the biggest needle mover for them in their business. So as we're going through this, as you're selecting your red, yellow and greens, I want you to understand and feel better at the fact that not everything has to be solved at once. It's you picking the most important things in the business right now that need to be solved. So as we move on to the third section, which is going to be the culture command, and we have two aspects here. We have the ascension ladder, and then we have the empire engine. So firstly, with the ascension ladder, this is going to be the journey you create for your clients within the business, and also how you can increase lifetime value with the clients. So this is a huge area we focus on with clients, because I feel it's where a lot of people can neglect and don't put full thought around. They just think about like new leads, new clients coming into the business, which obviously is really important. But if you can work on putting in a great ascension ladder, guess what? We get to the goal of keeping clients who stay with us for years. So where do you think you sit around there? When clients come in, do they have a customer journey past their initial 3 months or past their initial 6 months? Are you able to get them to see the bigger picture where they don't say, I don't really see the value anymore, and maybe they end up leaving? And sometimes that comes with smoke screens. Oh, I can't afford it anymore. Oh, I feel happy now. Okay, sometimes they're genuine reasons, but is there more you can be doing with your service to get people to stay longer? Clients, Emily and Ross, amazing clients, amazing friends. Was at their wedding in Mykonos last year. 2 amazing people. What they do amazingly well within their business is the ascension ladder that we put in place. I remember one morning waking up from a WhatsApp and they had $12,000. I can even add in the screenshot here. $12,000 from a client to extend for a year. And that was with some of the pieces we put in place from the ascension ladder point of view. It's getting people to want to join the program, yes, but get such an amazing result within the program. The idea of extending for a year and paying something like $12,000 was what an individual wanted to do. And that's what you can do when you build a proper ascension ladder in the business. So obviously not everyone's going to be $12,000, but are you doing something in a way where clients are wanting to stay, clients are wanting to extend? Because when it comes to building revenue and doing it at scale, this is a huge factor of it, getting clients to ascend through the program. Then we have the Empire Engine. So with the Empire Engine, this is going to be the experience that you give to your clients and how you make your clients feel within the program, but also being able to do that in a scalable way. Really, really important. So we want to be able to give an amazing service to our clients. We want to make them feel when they're a part of the program that they feel like they're your only client in a way, but also feel that they're part of like a bigger community. If we can get that balance, it's amazing. But how we can do that where it's also scalable, it's also streamlined. So we can take all your knowledge, all your genius, and do it in a way that can be streamlined. So this can be challenging to do, 100%. It's where a lot of people fail, and that's what's kind of going to keep them shackled to their business. But when we can do this correctly, whether that's with team members, whether that's with like a specific structure that we have in terms of delivery that can be mapped out for clients, sometimes it's going to be a mixture of both. Being able to do that and build your business where clients get an amazing experience and it can be done without all of your time. And most importantly, clients can get results inside your program without you. I want you rating that. Can clients get results inside their program without you? Red, yellow, green. Let me know what it is. So who I want to bring up for that is actually going to focus on myself and the business that I built. A huge thing for me was being able to build a business and get clients to continue to get amazing results without any of my time. And that's exactly what I achieved with my own fitness business. I got to a point from coaching over 130 clients to coaching absolutely zero, and the results stayed the exact same. Industry leading results throughout there. And I'm now helping clients like Amanda and Daniel who've hit over 50K USD. And just a few weeks ago, they were on holidays with their family and their whole team was running the business without them. So not only were clients getting amazing results, we also had the sales team making sales and making revenue. They were off, they took the full time to enjoy with their family with complete freedom. So that is the market command funnel. That is each of the components within the market command funnel that we focus on with our clients to build a 50K freedom fitness empire. So from going through that exercise, hopefully now you can see the areas of main focus for you of what's going to move the needle for you right now to hit that next milestone that you have in your business. If from watching the video, you feel building a 50K freedom fitness empire is what you'd love to do, if you'd potentially like our help in being able to do it, we have pathways for clients if it's getting to their first 10K month, if it's stuck between 10 to 15K and really looking to push on to 20, 30K months, or if it's people and they're plus 20, plus 30K and really looking at that next stage of the business to get to plus 50K, we have programs within FitPro CEO, which works at all levels. So if you're at one of those levels, if you want to build your business, then what you need to do is click below, click on the link, it'll bring you to my Instagram, and drop me a message with the word Empire, and we can have a quick chat, see where you're at, and see if the Market Command Funnel and FitPro CEO is for you.